So, I would like to see what kind of physical activity the child is being given, because sometimes what happens is children having these development difficulties, they actually have difficulties not in their physical strength. So you can't see a physical problem in them, but they do have difficulties in what we call as motor planning, which means it is difficult for them to understand very simple physical activity. Suppose you tell a child there is a rope, very less height is there, jump across the rope with both feet together. Don't jump one leg at a time, take both feet together. You will be surprised that even little older children like 8 years, 9 years, 10 years old also sometimes find this difficult to do, not because their muscle is not working or the joint or leg or hand is not working. It's not, when you see them it's absolutely normal, but still there is something within themselves, it's called dyspraxia, also, that they can't figure out what should be my action step 1, what should be my action 2, to make sure that the smoothness of this action is completed. What will happen then is, you might, for you, a task that is very simple in physically might be very difficult for the child, which means that you will end up forcing the child for doing something that the child is not capable of doing. So, in material of the age, I'm saying it is not depending on the age. So there are children who take a lot of time in learning how to cycle. They take a lot of time to learn how to even jump. Simply jumping is also very difficult for them, especially with children with autism and otherwise. They might be physically absolutely fit and fine, but they still might take huge amount of time to learn it. So when you say he's reluctant, I think, I fear that he might have some underlying motor planning difficulty, which you may not have figured out. I will again suggest, this is a first sign. Reluctance towards physical activities in apparently healthy child is a first sign that you should do occupational therapy assessment.